welcome to the second of the lockdown cardio mini heart health workouts. A 10-minute continuous cardio session, which is an alternative to the first of the mini cardio workouts, which is already up on the channel. So now you can alternate if you'd like to. This one is about the same level, equivalent, but slightly different moves, so it's going to work your body in a little bit of a different way. You might find it a bit more effortful for the first few times that you do it. In this one in particular, we're going to be working with more side-to-side movements, and therefore if you're using a chair to help with your balance, I suggest that you keep your chair in front of you so that you can use your two hands just lightly if you need to, but that you have plenty of room to move around and you can step away from your chair if you need to be lifting your knees a little bit higher. I am not going to use my chair for this session. If you haven't done the cardio sessions before, please just watch the short video saying, watch this first, all right, just so that you've got the background and some of the safety tips about a cardio session. Very quickly to remind you, no pets, make sure that you have water to hand, drink before, drink again afterwards. Also, your workout space needs to be appropriate, smooth, clear of clutter, and no rugs and carpets, not helpful when you're working out. Well-fitting shoes, please, no slippers, sandals or high heels. It is normal that you will expect to heat up, so don't be overdressed for these sessions, all right? As your breathing and your heart rate increase, then you are going to feel you're warmer. It is not normal to start to feel very, very sweaty, to feel dizzy, to feel sick, or that your legs are about to give way from under you. If you get any abnormal symptoms like that, you must stop immediately and make sure that you sit down and drink water and cool yourself off. But that shouldn't be a problem if you listen, follow along with the instructions. We will be giving you words on the screen to help you as we go through the session to make sure that you're measuring that you're working at the right level. You have the choice to work harder or less hard, so listen to your body. I'm going to set the clock and off we go for 10 minutes. So, check your posture. Chin level, never dropping your head. Keep nice and forward facing. Make sure you're lengthened up through your spine. Shoulders nice and open, arms light by your sides. You're stepping on railway tracks, not too wide with your feet, and make sure you lift the feet properly. A little pull in on your lower abdominal muscle, a belt of muscle running around by your belly button, so just gently drawing in to support your balance. We're going to start with a few warm-up moves. Shoulders lifting, and down again. Slide them up to your ears and slide them down. And lift and lower. And again and down. Now we're going to roll the shoulders from front, up and behind, keeping your chin level and your head still around. Remember, if these movements are hard for you to coordinate with your stepping, you can stand still just for this first bit. Up and around. One more. Up and around. Good. Now we're going to take the feet a little bit wider and stand still. Soft knees, so don't pull your knees harshly backwards. Arms at your sides, and we're sliding gently down the first side and up to the top. Careful not to drop forwards here. Keep looking ahead. That will help you to stay nice and upright. And reach the hand a little further. We are loosening sideways through the spine here. And round the other way. And up again. Keep this abdominal muscle gently pulling in as you reach down and up. And the other way, sliding down and back up again. Good. Bring your hands to the center. Keep your shoulders low, so your fingers are going to be down by your belly button somewhere. And then the top half turns and center. And round the other way, gently twisting and back. You should be familiar with some of these moves by now if you've been doing any of the other videos. Always start with the gentle loosening through the important joints, particularly for your back, so that you're not just working your back too hard right at the start of the workout. And last one, around we go and back again, arms down, bringing your feet back onto the railway tracks. Just loosening off there, and now standing still, and we're going to do the mini dips. So this is a little dip back and up. So it's like a half sit backwards onto a chair and return. And this is another great loosening up exercise. Always think of this 3 for the price of 1, because you get ankles, knees and hips all loosening at the same time, just preparing for the work to come. And dipping back and up. Keep your chest high here, looking straight ahead, and dipping back and up. One more, dip back and up. And now we're going to do sticky toe pedaling. You're pushing up onto 2 sets of toes and down one side. Some people find this quite tricky, especially at first, but persevere. You go on 2 sets of toes, 1 comes down. 2 sets, 1 comes down and down. Pushing through. Your feet never leave the ground here. And up and up and up and up and off we go. So from this point, we are going to continue stepping throughout the rest of the workout. Make sure, even if you're not doing all of the movements I'm doing, that you just keep your feet stepping, because that will help to keep your heart rate and your breathing a little bit higher. And that's what we want. So, arms coming in. So I'm doing something that's a little bit more like a march now, with my arms just driving back. And this is the start of getting everything moving a bit. Good. From here, we're going into a side step. So arms down, and I'm just doing a single side step over and back. This is another movement that I've done in other of the videos, but some people find this really quite hard to get to grips with. It's important. All of the side work that we're doing is really important, because as we age, we get actually much weaker on the outside hip muscles, and we tend to lose our side balance. But side balance is terrifically important other way. Really important, not least because it helps you avoid the possibility of tipping over and taking a sideways fall, which is the main way that people break their hips. Okay, we're going over and back, over and back, over, back, over, and one more, and now back to the marching. So arms digging behind. Good. Keep this going. Arms digging, lifting the feet, working a bit harder. Now I'm going to bring my knees up even higher here. Up, up. So I slowed my pace down, but my knees are coming up much higher. And now you're really going to feel that you're starting to work a little bit more. Arms are quite low, knees high. Good. Okay, we're going to be putting some words up on the screen, and they're for you to assess how hard you're working. I'm bringing this back down again. Okay, keep it moving. It could be light. It could be fairly light. Somewhat hard or hard. Any of those answers is fine. But if you are currently working hard, you need to bring the level down a bit, because we've still got quite a few minutes to go. So you need to be the judge, listen to your body. From here, we're doing big side steps. Over, over, over. That's more like it. So here I'm really taking my body with me, and I'm doing a bit more of a leg over each time, over each time. It's almost like I'm having to cross over a stream and back. Over, 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 and one more. And back I come. All right, now I'm going to add arms. if you're already working hard or somewhat hard, just don't add the arms. Here I go. And down. Out to the sides and down. Out to the sides and down. And sides and down. I'm just keeping my arms about shoulder height. Don't take them too high at this point. And please, if you have shoulders that are really painful or unpleasant, keep your arms quite low. Later on, I'm going to have arms going higher, but you don't need to. Listen to your own body. Arms, good. Okay, now we're taking the feet wide and we're going to swing. So this is a little side to side sway. Watch the body's going over to the first leg, over to the second leg. And my feet don't leave the ground. They almost do, but not quite. And my arms now are coming in. Windscreen wipers. And we're just going in front, over. So I'm not going very high, but I am reaching, 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 reaching. And this is big work. And over, and over, over. Keeping tall, so don't bend forwards as you do it, but reach the arms each way. Good. And now I'm adding a clap. Yes, each side. Try to keep your head straight ahead. Don't allow your head to go one side and the other side all the time. That'll make you dizzy if you're not careful. There we go with the clap. And 1, 2, 3, last one. And now just the swing. Swing, swing, swing. Good, keep the swing going. And over. And now a little bit less. I'm coming down because I want to finish the swing any moment. And bringing the legs back. No arms now. And off we go. Okay, I'm going to keep this work level up just a bit more. So, arms to the sides. Arms to the sides. Arms to the sides. One more. Then I'm going over. Up. Now they're all over. Up. And up. And up. And 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Now the sides. And side. And side. And side. And now no arms at all. And just stepping. And stepping. And stepping. And we're just going to take this level down a bit now. Stepping a bit less. Stepping a bit less. Stepping a bit less because we're nearly there. So breathe. Try to get your breathing feeling as though it's coming back to normal a bit more. Pay attention to your heart rate. Side steps here. So just little side steps. That's it. So we're really calming it down now. Good. Breathing. Returning your heart rate gradually back down to normal. But always keeping on the move. Very important that you don't come to a sudden stop when your heart and your breathing are working hard. That's it. And we're just going to go back to the mini dips, the little bounces here. So this is like what we were doing earlier, but with just a tiny little swing bounce. And remember, if you find this a hard movement to get the hang of, you can just step, just move your feet around. Keep going, because we are nearly there. And finish. We're done. So, there you go. A different kind of cardio session from the last one, but one that you hopefully will have fun with, that you'll find a little bit more challenging in some ways. Remember, always listen to the body, always take note of what your work level is. Hope to see you again for the next one. If you like this one, let me know and pass it on to your friends. Bye.